Okay, following up on lesson 042, Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's take a look at what we can do with this. The variations we can play. The melody. Go ahead and pause this and copy all this information down. I will explain it as I go along. We only have 4 notes in that melody, right? So flat 3 to 1 is the first 2 notes, and then in the release we go 1, 2, flat 3, 4. So, obviously anything time you have a flat 3, you have a minor. What's going on with the 5, the 6, and the 7 of the scale? Are they flat? Are they natural? Are they major? So I'm going to discuss this right now in this video. It gives you a chance to work, expand your palette. So you can't mix this stuff up, whatever I'm going to show you right now. You have to pick one approach, one scalar approach, and then stick with it through the entire piece. You have to check in with your fellow musicians. What are they going to do? You can check in by asking them, or stating what you would like to do, which scale you would like to use, or you just use your ears and see where the whole thing is going. So that's always a lot of fun. Everybody can have a different idea, but if you got big ears, then you eventually all figure it out together. So maybe a little awkward moment in the beginning. So we had a very simple melody, right? Flat 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, flat 3, 1, 1, 1 again. So 3 times, then 1, 2, flat 3, 4, flat 3, 2, 1. So let's do it with the very top of the page. In the little game chart that I had there, I had double stops. So let's take a look at double stops. So 1, 2, flat 3, 4, those are our notes, right? So if I do double stops, 5 down below and a 1, and then I do a 6 below the 2. So a major, this is a major 6. So that means I'm already suggesting Dorian minor. Dorian minor, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6. Flat 7 and 8. Here's the flat 3. I put a flat 7 on the bottom. Here's the 4, and I have the 1 on the bottom. This is all going on the inside 2 strings, by the way. So that's the melody in Dorian minor. We make that choice, right? So Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Of course, you can use 2 fingers, so you can let all the open strings ring, right? I can do this. I'm a skilled guitarist, but this way, if you put a finger on each note, you keep the top 2 strings and the bottom 2 strings ringing really easily. So here it is in Dorian. Oh, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme if I was going to do that in another choice I have would be Aeolian. Okay, so Aeolian minor has a flat 6. So here's the flat 6 right there. So if I'm going to do a double stop, 1 and a 5, 2, I put the flat 6 underneath there. Here's 3, flat 3. 7 under there, 4, and I put the 1 underneath. So it's a very, it's a different flavor. So that line again. So it has natural minor as opposed to Dorian minor. Here's natural minor. Both really excellent choices for this piece of music. You just have to make sure you're on the same page with everybody else, or there's somebody leading this melody, you follow them as best you can, okay? So that's that technique. I hope you understand what I'm talking about there, just how to color the melody. The melody itself is ambiguous about what to do with the 6 and the 7 that is scaled. Do you have a flat 6? Do you have a 6? Do you have a flat 7, or do you have a 7? So you have some choices here. Here is going back to our old friends, where we're doing the melody harmonization in thirds, okay? So you're actually really, with this melody, not really touching in on any of those other notes, so it's pretty straightforward. Flat 3 with a 2-fret spread. Flat 3 with a 2-fret spread. Double stop. 2 has a 1-fret spread. Flat 3, 2-fret spread. 4, 2-fret spread. Flat 3, 2-fret spread. 2 has a 1-fret spread and 1. You should be familiar with these harmonization patterns. And here's the melody on the 5th string. And the harmonization. 1-fret spread, 2-fret spread, 2-fret spread, 2-fret spread, 1-fret spread. Flat 3, 1. Flat 3, 1. Flat 3, 4, flat 3, 2, 1. You do have a choice here when you are on the 2. Let's go over here. 2, okay, on the 3rd string. You could play a 7 there, so that you would have a what's called a melodic minor scale: 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, major 7, and 8. I don't think it sounds particularly good in this piece, but let me play it for you. The major 7 works, but to me, in my ear, the flat 7 sounds a little bit better. So, but this is how you can think about simple melodies that don't have a lot of notes in them, and then you can find, some alternatives to the other notes in the scale because they're not really stated by the melody. Once again, if you're playing with other musicians, then you kind of either need to talk it out beforehand, or maybe there's somebody who's kind of leading the music, and then you use your ears and see what choices they are making.